Bonjour! And before starting this video, I have a special coupon code for this trick, 10% off using the code Alexis10, which is in the description. The link also is in the description, so you can get 10% off your order, limited to the 10 first users, and I think it's limited in the time, like 5 to 7 days. So hurry up if you are interested in this product, and I'm sure you will be after watching this review. Take care. And welcome to another Alexis review. I hope you're all fine. And today we will be talking about the king of chaos. Too Strange, Andost Dani DaOrtiz, three amazing magicians that gather around to produce one of the most amazing projects about triumph I have ever seen. The American or English accent was very bad here, but sorry about that. So what is the King of Chaos? The idea here is that this project is divided in three. First, you get a triumph routine without any gimmick, with regular cards by Too Strange. The routine is very straightforward, based on a move by Leonard Green, and I really enjoyed it. Next, you get a special deck printed by Andost Dani, which is the producer of the project, which is amazing, really amazing. It looks like bicycle playing card, and the deck is fully gimmicked to perform one of the cleanest version of Triumph I have ever seen. And then the last part of the project is Dani DaOrtiz, Mr. Dani DaOrtiz, the king, but he's talking about his philosophy on Triumph, on why it's an important trick, what makes it important, and all the little subtleties and tips to make this go from a trick to an experiment, like an experience that people will believe, feel, and remember. So the project is very complete, very well thought of, and I enjoyed watching it and playing with the gimmick. So to buy this, it's available at $39. You can find it on Andost Dani website. The link is in the bio. Please click on it if you want to help and support my reviews. And I have a discount code Alexis10, all in caps, all together, to get 10% off your order. So feel free to use the code. It's limited to the first 10 users, and it's limited in the time, so hurry up if you want to use this code. I leave it in the description. I put it on the screen. You can't miss it, so use the code if you want to get 10% off your order. So first of all, feel free to subscribe to this channel if you don't already subscribe, but it means a lot to me, and it helps me to go to the creator and ask for tricks and show them to you, so it's very, very important. Well, what do you receive here? You receive the box, but inside the box you don't get only a download. That would have been a little bit disappointed, because I don't like when people make physical product to sell a digital one. But here it's not the case, because you get an amazing deck of cards that has been printed by Andost Dani, and I will talk about it later. So the video is very well made. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes roughly, so 3 parts, as I said: live performances, studio performances, and you get English subtitles, because sometimes they are speaking in English, but sometimes they are speaking in Cantonese or Mandarin. I don't know how you say it in English. So you get subtitles, but it's completely understandable. I had no problem picking up all the explanation needed, so it's very good. The deck in itself is very, very well made. If I can show it to you, I can. The cards spreads very, very nicely. Let me, because some of the cards are gimmicks, so I can't show all of them. But here, look, this looks and feels like a bicycle, which is actually amazing. The colors are not exactly the bicycle color, but somebody that is not an expert, like is not a magician, you can switch this for a rider back without any problem at all, which is very interesting. So the quality is amazing. This kind of gimmick deck, I've never seen it, and I think it's one of the cleanest Triumph I've seen, because you don't have to turn the deck, you can show it both sides from the beginning to the end, and I really enjoyed how fair it looks. So honestly, you can't be disappointed for $40, and the Dani DaOrtiz part is very, very valuable, very interesting, and I think you get the spine, which is Dani DaOrtiz telling you all you need to know about the Triumph. Then you get two options. Do you want to use a gimmick deck or not? If you don't want to use it, you have the 2 Andost routine, which is amazing. 2 strength, sorry, I mixed them up. 2 strength routine, which is amazing, based on Leonard Green, but it's so fair. People throw the cards in the air, I love it. And then you have the gimmick version, which needs a table, have a little bit more of condition needed, but so clean. So honestly, it's the best of all the worlds needed, so I love it. Small demonstration of the Andost routine, which is the gimmicked one. I don't have a large space on my mats, so I will try my best not to flash and just to show the cards as much as I can. So here I don't have anybody to select a card. You could have a card selected and it's the last one remaining face up in the face down card, but here I will just do the routine very simply. So I have here face down, face up, up. Let's gather them around here. And let's shuffle them, because shuffling is so fun. Look, I can do that. I don't know how cheaters do to just separate them, but here they are very, very well shuffled. And let me, like this. No strange move. I just spread them again. They're all face down, face up, face up, face down. Every card here. And what I love here is that you can show them face up, face down, even on the other side, which is completely amazing. But here it is. I don't move, I don't turn, I don't switch. And all the cards come back face down. It could have been good, but what's better is to show all the cards face up. And this is Andost version, which is extremely clean, and I completely love it. So this is a great way of performing Triumph. Let's go for the cons. So for the ungimmicked version, you don't have any con, because it's very freely and very no move actually, because the move is very easy. Maybe with some specific spectator, they will look and find some discrepancies, so you need a certain kind of energy when you are doing this trick. You need to engage people so they don't look at the card straightforward, they're playing with you, they're answering, they're part of the routine. Because if spectator is looking, he might find something weird, but it's okay, it's not a huge problem. And as for the gimmicked one, you'll need to be a bit careful with the deck, because if you don't handle it correctly, you might flash at some point. So it requires a table, because it's not about the spread, but more about the riffle shuffle. You have to do them on the table. You can't do it in the end. So, but it's not the same place you will perform the ungimmicked version and the gimmicked version. The gimmicked version is great if you have a table, if you have people around. It's so clean, so direct, so good. Or if you are at the show and you have a camera, a screen with a little bit of music, and it's perfect. So I think it depends on where you will be performing the routine, and you have some condition like restraints on every trick you do. You just have to find if it fits the place and the location where you will be performing the trick. Let's go for the pros. I wish more projects were like that, because here, as I said, you get some theory about the trick, why it's important. The Dani DaOrtiz part is very good, because he explains why this trick is very cool for the spectator, because it's completely chaotic. So people are loving the fact that the magician lose a little bit his control on what he's doing, but not too much, so that people are not like lost completely in the trick. So it's a perfect mix on chaos and control, which I love. Then he talked about the pillars of the trick, the fact that you have to show the cards, the selecting of the card. You can do a card selected with the Andost version, with the gimmicked one. It's just, I didn't do it, but same trick, no more, it's not more complicated or so you can do it. Back to the pillars by Dani DaOrtiz, the fact that you show the deck, you have a card selected, you shuffle it face up, face down, you show it shuffled, and then the reveal. It's a story in itself, and then how do you connect all those pillars with your pattern, with your it's so interesting to hear and listen Dani DaOrtiz about it. It's always interesting to listen to Dani DaOrtiz, but here, amazing. And the deck is completely awesome. The cards are amazing. I love it's so clean. It's the cleanest Triumph I've seen. Some conditions, some restraints. You have to be careful with the deck, but when you handle it, when you have practiced it enough, it's so good, so good. So this project, I wish that they will do more projects like this. They take a standard on Magic, they produce a specific gimmick that is better than everything out there, and they provide you with an ungimmicked version if needed, and then some theory about it. I think this project should like infuse all the things that we are producing because it's so good. And Sunshine did an amazing job producing it, and I don't think you will be disappointed if you like Triumph. You don't need any more Triumph after this one. I deeply think that. So congrats. So is it worth 4 hearts? Yes, if you are doing Triumph. I'm not. Well, I have a routine, an old routine I've been doing when I'm out of routines, when I'm at gigs, but still, I don't think I will be performing the gimmicked one because I don't have a place for it. Maybe I will try the ungimmicked one because I really like the handling and so on, but honestly, if you like Triumph, you won't be disappointed. 3 hearts out of 4. In terms of difficulty, it's quite easy to do. As I said, just practice a little bit so you are comfortable with the gimmick or comfortable with the method, but it shouldn't take you more than a half a day or a day to have the basic knowledge and be able to perform it. Of course, you need to practice, and of course, practice your presentation, your pattern, what you will be saying, your story, but 2 stars out of 4. There are plenty of Triumph out there. If you have your favorite version, feel free to put it in the comments and I will happily look at it because I love Triumph. I love watching them. I'm not the kind of person to do them, but I love watching them. And if you have any question about the trick, feel free to ask it in the comment section. This video is now finished. Thank you so much for watching it. Don't forget the coupon code Alexis10, which is in the bio, to get 10% off your order. And if you have anything to ask me or to propose or to, I don't think propose is a correct word in English because propose is like, would you marry me? So I don't think it's that, but if you want to marry me, feel free to ask it in the comment section. Take care, see you soon on another Alexis Magic Review. Au revoir!